Hey water people, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul, the equinox edition for the autumn in the southern hemisphere, and they are spring in the north, so we're changing our seasons. The equinox is here, so this is a bit of elemental tea for the water people with a little bit of water in your charts, or it's for people who are looking into their emotional life, so you might want a reading for that. So I'm going to draw a few cards to set up the general feel for what's going on for the water element this week, and then I'm going to do a Greenwood tarot reading. So I've been reading the Greenwood for 25 years. So if you do want a personal reading just like this, I can send you a clip from YouTube just for you, 50 Australian dollars for the next month. So pop it in. Let's have some tea. Pop it into your tea schedule. All right, so I'm gonna, let's see, in our equinox. I'm gonna start with the Spellcaster's Oracle. All right, let's see what we got for the water element this week. Oh. Try it again. What do we got for the water element? Come on, one card for the water element for the autumn equinox this week. What do we got on the schedule? We've got one over there. What is it? Oh, I'm going to take the top one. Friendship. This actually came up today, earlier. All right. So this is Seeking Your Peeps, your vibe tribe. We are still in Pisces, so it may be that you're partying. Happy birthday, Amethyst, for this week. 40. Hurrah. Look, so we have friendship and celebrations, and I like this. It's got a bit of the muse deck, has a lot of this in it. The dancing with friends and being inspired and being connected with your peeps. All right. That's from the Spellcasters. What have we got from the garden? What have we got from the Greenwood Oracle? Heard from the garden. That one. Oh, tranquility. Oh, little violets. All right, little shy violets. And we've got a candle there, but it is an air element. So we've got a little bit of air, a little bit of fire, a little bit of tranquility of our mind. All right, and tranquility in our fire, in our heart. Like, so we've got a nice little space. So we've got friendship and a bit of tranquil energy sitting around that, right? Water peeps. All right, what else have we got? This is from the Goddess Dream Oracle. I sort of... letting go. Water people, letting it go. Let it go, let it go. Right, I love it. Don't give a shit anymore, right? All right, let it go. Let go from the past. Let go of your emotional baggage. You know, you've got tranquility, you've got friendship, things are moving, it's progressive, and it's a time for you to heal. Heal in abundance in our water just there. All right, one from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. What have we got? All right, what have we got from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds? Card. This is a Lucy Cavendish deck. It's a little bit Wicca, a little bit fairy, a little bit fae. I was told I was elemental, and I know, because I have a pixie ear. See, pixie ear. It's born with it. Just one. It's the bigger side. The fairy side likes sugar. Okay, so what do we got? Healing the earth, love, humanity, and respect. All right, water peeps. We're out there with our loving heart and tranquility. We're going to let go and have an emotional release. And we're going to heal. We're going to heal our world, heal the earth. Heal the earth and send out to everybody in this friendship and this love and this tranquility. This is a really loving spot. I've really loved the water reads for the last few weeks. I'm like, I wish I had more water in my charts. All right. The water ones have been just really loving. And here we are again. We're going to heal the earth with love and humanity. And it is. We're changing. We're slowly fighting stuff. If you've noticed, we're starting with this Aquarius. We're slowly starting to fight some stuff, right? It'll all change as we get older and we grow up. All right, I'm going to move to the Greenwood reading. This is a really quick reading. I think it's like 8 cards. Goes throughout what's happening in the present state, what's surrounding, what the energies are that we've got to utilize in our life that we can work with, right? And so we'll start with the present state and we'll go through our conscious and our subconscious and see what's driving us, what we can work with. All right, I'm going to turn it down so you can see the reading build up on the table. Dancing on the table. All right, that sounds like Sophie Tucker. Purple hats, people. Okay, there's one. We got our present state already out. Endurance. Strength and endurance. So we have a moment in here where we know that we're gonna that we got everything. We protected ourselves. We can weather the storm. This is a strength position. It's of our senses, but it's in that really stony sort of stone where we can sit and we know the strength of our position and we can endure everything that's going on, that storm that's going on around us. Because we're in a tranquil place, right? Got your friends, healing the earth, we're letting go of emotional baggage. Okay, so the next card is your spiritual mediator. It's like the short stuff, right? And so it's the next energy that surrounds you that you can work with, meditate on, work with, like inside of your life. What have we got? Okay. Kapow. This is spark of life. This is inspiration. You're inspired. You're listening to your passion. You're listening to your heart. You got a new beginning, passionate. This could be a passionate new lover, but this is really taking on your desires and your heart truths and doing your heart works, right? This is passionate, kapow energy, the spark of life, right? Inspired. You're inspired. I like it, Earth people. Earth people, it's solid. You can endure this, and we're going to be doing inspiration. So the next card is your conscious world. It's what you consciously think about what's going on. If you haven't checked it out, check out the Sweetheart Tea. I did one at the beginning of the week. I'll link it in this description. All right. So, I didn't mention that. I'll do the individual star signs at the end, guys. We'll do this, set up the earth element read, and then I'll do the individual stars time-stamped in the bottom, right? Okay. Conscious. All right. We're going through our insecurities. So, you know what? You're in a beautiful place, water people. I think I said earth before. We're in a beautiful place, water people. All right, that you are but you're consciously going through all of the insecurities, all of the things and the people who might be watching, all of your thoughts and all of these thought processes, right? But you're in a great place, where you're in a tranquil place to let go of these, and that might be part of what you're doing. It's like you've got insecurities that are passing through your mind from emotional baggage, perhaps, right? And it's working through those, but you consciously know. So this is sometimes you write down the list of your insecurities, of what these skeletons are, what your fears are, and if you write them all down, you can take action on them. You can work out how to make them secure, right? But this is a healing card, so it's all of the stuff coming up and out and being out in the open. Words and everybody's being vulnerable. This is a vulnerable position where we're expressing our vulnerabilities and our insecurities. Okay, you're allowed to be vulnerable. It's a healing element. So the next card is the driving force, water peeps. All right, we turned all those magic wands in. Look at that. Look at the fire in there. Look at that kapow. You know this is in your heart, right? This is your house fire. This is the fire that warms your house. This is a driving inside of you. We've got 8. You bring your heaven on earth inside of this. So you might be running through all your list of insecurities and airing those out because we're in the conscious world with that. But driving behind is like this heart, this fire of your house, of your family, of your beliefs. All right, and you turn those wands in and you make magic happen. Heaven on earth, right? So the next card is our unconscious empathy. It's what you unconsciously think about what's going on. All right, what do we got for the water people? Yeah, you can do this no matter what. You've got your friends, you've got a tranquil heart, like... Did we turn it off? No. Oh, one more. Right. Unconscious empathy. What do we unconsciously think about what's going on? Got to be dedicated. You're going to dedicate your mind. All right, so you might have been listing all these things and you're saying them out loud. That's what this is all about. But this card is telling me that we're not just talking... This card is we're dedicated to it. You're dedicated to the things you're talking about. You're dedicated to your healing. You're dedicated to your hearth fire and actually making things right, you know, burning out these insecurities. We go from a 7 to an 8 with this 7 of arrows and the 8 of wands in there. So this is like we're going into the with dedication. And it's really when you take that spiritual passion in and you hone it in and you're honing your resources and like finishing a course or finishing business, but dedicating your mind and pulling all of these in. So you're verbalizing, but your mind is actually quite focused. Excellent. Right, you're verbalizing so you can heal these insecurities or these vulnerabilities. So you can verbalize your vulnerabilities because they come from the heart and you're dedicated to yourself and your passion. Okay, water people. Next card is what we need to work on. It's a challenge inside of the circumstance. What do we need to work on? What do we need to work on for the water peeps in this autumn equinox? Yeah, so Sweetheart Tea. Oh, I started TikTok this week. I really like it. Started like my dailies on Facebook, but just a little bit different. Got music. Okay, so the challenge is to keep the faith. Maybe it is a fire element woman. Maybe it is somebody who is this. This is an impassioned woman. She may be impatient, but she's really dedicated to her cause. She will take your head off, but she's an action woman. She's fertile, she's virile, she's impassioned, she's artistic, she's taking it on, and she's got this great heart that is of strength. And maybe you're having troubles keeping your faith on a real love level, because when we talk about the king, we're sort of not love, but like the queen. The queen has always got that love element to her, that womanly element, right? So maybe it's that. Keeping the faith, keeping your passion, keeping your faith in line. How do you do that? What is that? Maybe you're spiritually evolving. Maybe, you know, you're actually looking into more stuff and it opens your mind to more stuff and it opens your mind. That's how it works, right? And so, yeah, this is sort of, maybe you're struggling on a spiritual side just to, maybe you're looking for things. That's the challenge. It's what you need to work on. What do we got to work with? What's the healing element? Always the trouble before the sunshine, see? Always the storm before the sun. Let's go. What do we got? What's the healing element? What do the water peeps got to work with this beautiful equinox? What do they got? Ooh, healing element. All right. Got big people's pants on. This is an ending. You know, and it's moving away. It's part of this letting go, and maybe it's this emotional release. We've already seen it in 21. We've already seen it in here. Here it's nice and it's soothing. It looks soothing. Here it doesn't. It's like here it's a death, and that's a winter. And so it may be that you're actually going through your winter, that you're going through your, the death process and the grief process inside of all of this. What actually is that? And so from this death, we have a rebirth. We take these bones and we put them in the pot, right? And we remake our soup. But this is a standstill position. You know, there might be something that's really brought you to the end of one spot and into the beginning of the next. All right? So sometimes death is healing, an ending of something. You might be challenged by this person and you've decided to end it. You might be challenged by your sex drive and you've decided that I'm not going to be driven by that. That's a new, your hearth fire is different, your inspiration's different, right? But this is our sexy time queen, like the earth queen essential. This one's more like passion and impassioned, right? So that sort of might be related, because the challenge of this is to keep your faith, really keep your faith out through the death. And how do you do that? And we're going to deal with it. And so there's been an ending. That's how. Okay, one more card for the overall, for the water peeps, and then I'll do the individuals, put them in the timestamps. Thanks for still being here. Right, this is a journey through our elemental planes, and we're in our water. So, our last outcome for our emotional, see the rebirth, look at that. I was talking about the rebirth and the death, and there it is on the bottom of the deck. You take this bones and you put it in the pot. There it is. Okay, I was sitting there all the time. I love how that works. One more. All right, what have we got? What have we got? Oh. All right, this is my no drama llama 4. It's emotionally, this is sort of pulled back. And there's not a lot of emotions on the table, except for this letting go of them, emotional release. And this is that, where you recycle, where you filter through your ideas and you see it pour out of one cup and it comes down. And this is thinking about it with the deer on the bottom. She's our queen of air. And it's thinking about it in a loving way, all right, and how you keep your faith from this. All right, inside of here, she's thinking about all of that. So this is our drama llama. This is our no drama llama. It's a stop position. So we're not overt. It's not overt, this particular thing. Okay. Sometimes it's seen as, there's the 3 cups of joy, but you're bored with yourself. Okay. All right, that's interesting. A bit bored. We're going to start with the individuals. Thank you for still being here. And if you are after a personal reading, I do this stuff, right? This is how I do it. I am going to start with Cancer. So, before we go into the individuals, swap into yours if you're not Cancer, right? All right, Cancer, what do we got? What do we got, Cancer? This autumn equinox. Ooh, it's just struggling with our mind. So we're going from this 7 to this 8. And so we're going from the listing through our insecurities and being vulnerable to really struggling with our mind. And being 8, you've got to be careful not to bring it. We talk about heaven and earth, and it's like bringing those struggles into reality. And you've got to be careful, because we are being dedicated with our mind. This is something that we're really focused on, being dedicated. And you're being, and you've got a bit of struggle with that. All right, there's a bit of struggle going on for you. All right, 2 more for Cancer in this equinox. 1 more for Cancer. And that one. In the equinox, what have we got? Oh, you got your ancestors. You might be feeling like you're in the dark, right? But these guys are here to guide you, and they're never going to let you down. It's in your blood. All right, every step they took, every step that they wandered, every lesson they learned, it's in your blood. It's there and it's present. And the ancestor will never forsake you. It's got the guiding star. All right, so you might be struggling through your darkness, but here we've got these two footprints. And I always think of the footprints, the Christian footprints, because it is. It's like this here, we've got this, it's going to carry, and they're going to walk with you, walk through your darkest night. Oh, what have we got? And out the other side, the sun is going to shine. All right, the sun is shining. You're involved in this. This is the universal whole. All right, and so we go through this dark night. We're going to walk through this forest, and you can see it. All right, and here out the other side, the sun is going to shine. You got the power of the universe. All right, it bathes you in universal cosmic whole. You're all part of it. We're all part of it, and we're made of the same atoms as the sun. We're made of the same things. All right, and the sun's going to shine on you. All right, so we're going to wander through the dark. We're going to wander through your dark night. Cancer, the sun is shining on the other side. Oh, thank you for being here. I love that. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you for being involved in the elemental hot tea. I will catch you next week. Okay. Check out the sweet hot tea. The next one is for Scorpio. Rufio. All right. Bang around. What do we got for this autumn equinox? All right. One more. We'll leave the knight on the table. That's how our Knight of Wands. He's frisky. He is out. They say he's a player. I just don't think he's ready to settle. He doesn't like the word settle down because they're filthy together. Right? He's out still exploring. He's not committed to his heart because he's still exploring what his being is. Yeah, all right. I'll take that one. Thank you. You and you. Okay, what do we got? Alright, so it might be you got a little bit of hot play going on. It might be a little bit of hot stuff, and you got a little bit of faith, and you just like, should I? I've been getting intuition. Should I do it? Yeah, jump. The deer's already jumped. Look at that. Like, it's already there. Your spirit's already done it. Alright, it's just waiting for you. It's jumping the same way. The fox, look at that. Okay. Because you're responsible for your own faith. You walk your own path. You take your own sticks home. You know who you are. You know why you respect people, why you don't. You've drawn your boundaries. All right, and you take it home. This is a real action card, and this is action of our faith and our passion, because we know why we make these choices. We know why we have that strength of heart. Jump away from the responsibilities. Take yours. No burdens, right? We don't carry burdens. We only carry what we need. It's time to jump maybe into a spiritual ideas. It might be a new foxy sort of thing going on. All right, but there's love and there's respect, and it's something that you take home inside of this. You've got it all behind you that you can jump inside of this, Scorpio. Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, all dedicated. One more. Pisces in the house. What do we got for Pisces? Okay, what do we got for Pisces? We're inspired. This is so inspired, right? Let it go. One, we know our traditions, we know our strengths. All right, you know how you got here. They're your foundation stones. They're the stones you laid. They're the skills you have. They're the things that you make money from. They're your networks. It's all the things that you've put together, and it's a strong foundation, right? It's what you build your house on. All right, and one more, Pisces, for this equinox too. It is your birthday. It is your birthday. All right, the lovers. All right, so it might be that this is the tradition of the lovers, that you've gone through a traditional path, or you've got a recycling behavior. Sometimes this can be because you can get locked into your behaviors with your traditions. And we've got the lovers has appeared in here. So this may be that you picked up somebody who has got traditional beliefs, that it is leading onto that 10, into that home card. This is a balance between our masculine and our feminine on a very physical level, and it's the energy that we produce in the middle. It's a Gemini energy, and so it could be Gemini sort of person, but it's a moving sort of, I always see that this can be you approaching your world as the lover, all right? That very attractiveness, that a lover and lover of the world. And considering we were talking in here about love, humanity, and respect in our earth healing, all right? This is that sort of earth healing, love, humanity, and respect. Earth healing, right? But it has come out with the Hermit. So you may be involved with somebody who is being a hermit, perhaps. Maybe that's the energy in the air just there. This is also a Virgo sort of thing. This is about your light, your retreat, your learning curve. You're learning your heart. They're connected together. There's light in this heart, right? And so we really take this into the tree. And so it might be that you're retreating from something. But it's all about strength. And it's all about strength and vitality. All right, so we've gone through this death. You've gone through, maybe this death is still affecting you, even in your love and the traditions that you have inside of here. But this is a strength and this is a respect, and it takes it, you know, this passion inside of us. Sounds like you need to get really inspired back up, get the passion, sort out your spiritual passion, know that there's an ending, right? All right, you might have been a bit bored. But here, see how this goes. Maybe your tradition is that you're gonna shack up and you're gonna become the hermit, and it's gonna become a strength between you and your partner. You might hermit together. Anyway, that's what we've got. So thank you for being here, Pisces, for the elemental tea. If you would like a personal reading, hit me up. I'll send you a YouTube for 50 Australian dollars, one of these clips. I will catch you on the flip side in the elemental tea next week.